And specifically today, we're looking at the area of trapezoids. So what better thing to do than just draw a trapezoid? The exact definition of a trapezoid is what? Grace, what's the exact definition of a trapezoid? Yes, it's a quadrilateral. Let's start with that. Four-sided shape that has what particular feature? Grace.
Two parallel sides.
Exactly two. No more than two. Exactly two. And the best way to draw one is simply put one side, another parallel line to it, and then connect the dots there. Okay. And then I will give you the formula for this lovely thing here. The area of a trapezoid equals 1/2 in parentheses b sub 1 plus b sub 2 times the height. Why don't you write that down, and then we'll talk about this. Let's see, let's do some dimensions here. Let's make this 6, 6, 8, 12. First things first, ladies and gentlemen, B sub 1 and B sub 2 stands for base 1 and base 2. They simply mean this. The bases, well, just like with triangles, what do you know about bases and heights? Notice it doesn't say lengths and widths, it says bases and heights. What do you know about bases and heights, Caroline?
They form a rectangle.
Right, they have to be perpendicular. These must be perpendicular. In this case here, okay, the B1 and the B2, write this down in big, bold, beautiful notes, are always the parallel lines. Always the parallel lines. Which in the case of what I have drawn there, and it doesn't matter what you call 1 or 2, it really makes no difference. You know, they would be the two lines, this one and this one. Those are the two parallel lines. Okay. What is the height of this shape? I love doing this, by the way. What is the height of this shape? Sam?
Base.
It is not. Because I know that the base and the height have to be perpendicular, it's obvious to me that these are not right angles. It's the same when I try to trick you on the triangles there. Alex? Right. The book will have to give you that height there because 6 is not. There will have to be a dashed line like this and a square corner, and maybe it says it is 5. Okay. And that would be the height that's given here. So when you're given this whole thing, I would expect, in order to appease the teacher, you'll write out the formula like I have there, 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height. Okay. Filling in the blanks, it would look like this. Area equals 1/2 of 8 plus 12 times 5. And again, the reason that the parentheses is there because it's very important that you do that first. 8 plus 12 is 20 times 1/2 times 5. It doesn't matter what order you do this in. You can do 20 times 5 and get 100 and cut in half and get 50. You can do half of 20 and get 10 times 5 and get 50. But either way, you're going to get 50, let's make it inches squared. Notice you don't need the 6s. You'd need the 6s if it was a perimeter, then you'd have to have that to add the size of it. But in this case, you don't need those 6s there. Questions? Concerns? Let me give you another one to do here. Let's say this is your trapezoid. Oh wait, let's do this one. Let's say this is your trapezoid. And it gives you 10 inches, by 10 inches, by 14 inches, by 12 inches. Do I have all the info I need? I do, because of this little square corner here, I do know the height, it has to be perpendicular to one of the bases, and it is, so go ahead. I will give you the chance to do this problem without any merit or worthiness in me. Now, please note, when you get to this point, you can't take half of 10 or 14. Okay, you have to do this first before you take the half. After you add them together, then you can cut them in half, but not until that point. So you should have 1/2 of 24 times 10. And when you do that, Zacharias, you get area equals 120 inches squared. Questions on that? Please ask now. Somehow I'm not sure about the Barron's chute combination back there either. Charlie?
What was the height of this?
Anytime you're looking for heights, look for the square corner, because that gives you the base and the height. The height is 10.